right now say, I want Josh Taylor and get the Josh Taylor fight because he's April. That's it. So anybody on that pipeline right now, that's a big deal.
I talked his ass, but the same day that James Tony came in and signed the contract.
Wow.
So I'm talking to Bobo on the phones like this. Look, I got Zab on one phone, I got James on one phone.
He's gonna beat Sean. Everybody listen, he's gonna beat Sean. He's gonna beat Sean. He's gonna beat Sean.
Mike Lewis is the perfect example of what I'm talking about.
Now I'm
Yo. Got my man K in the building, man. How you doing today, man?
All is well, blessed, man.
What y'all got going on down there today, man?
Man, we just left the gym not too long ago, now handling some other stuff.
All right. So any updates, any news? What y'all working?
We just working. That's it.
Just working, waiting on the official date.
I mean, everybody will hear something this week. Officially this week, you will hear everything that's going on. You know what I mean? We just working. That's it.
Yeah. I got you. So thank you for coming through the Let's Talk Sports, y'all. I'm AKA Apostle, man. You know what? So how many other fighters do you train besides Keith?
Oh my God. A lot. A lot.
Yeah. Okay. Because we was out here. They just kicked off the DC press tour for the Tank Davis Garcia fight.
Okay.
And I did not know that Demetrius Boo Boo Andre is on the undercard along with Jaron Boots Ennis.
Right.
Yeah, and Rashidi Ellis.
Yeah, that's a stack. They got a stack card.
So the DMV, we're gonna be lit. We're gonna be lit that night here downtown DC, boxing to DC. We're doing live check-ins at the fight. Get at us, cause we gonna be all around there, man. If y'all make y'all way up here, DMV gonna show y'all love.
Yes, sir. I want to make it there to that fight. That's gonna be big, man. I believe that's gonna be, man, the best. That's gonna be the best card that I've seen in a while.
Yeah, I mean, I'm shocked they put one together like that, but it is a beautiful card.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about Damon Nichols versus Boo Boo Andre?
What'd you say now?
What'd you think about Damon Nichols against Boo Boo Andre?
Man, Boo Boo gonna do what Boo Boo do, man. He I mean, I believe that I wouldn't say he's underrated. I just feel that he's not talked about the way that he should be.
Is that partially? Is that all? Is any of that got to do with him and his business moves?
That is, yeah, 100% on him business moves. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of times it's about who's behind you, and there's a lot of times it's about who. If you got to represent yourself, you know what I mean? If you don't know the business, you can get, you can cut yourself out of a lot of good deals and opportunities. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't know who's representing him or.
He had Eddie Hearn. He had Eddie Hearn for years.
I guess Eddie Hearn wasn't doing right by him, so he's trying to do it on his own. I don't know, but I mean, like I said, you just don't So you gotta go to the next street, went down. You should have went that way and came around because the post office right there. It's like literally right here. So you can park right here. Oh, okay. You park right here and walk over here. You like when you're on that level, you have to always keep in your mind that, it's gonna be some deals that I'm gonna take that's not great at this moment that will put me in a position for another great deal. or you know, you can be like a I wouldn't say Terrence Crawford because at the end of the day, he won.
He did.
He won in
He
that
did.
deal. Yeah, he did. He did because let's just I mean,
Let's go.
how much do you really think he was going to make for fighting Spence?
I think he was gonna get about 25, 30 million.
For fighting Spence?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
You don't think so?
I know he wouldn't. Probably the second if they had a rematch, maybe
What you
the
thought he?
second fight.
So what you thought he was gonna get?
Man, that boy probably got. I mean, I'm gonna be so honest. He may have gotten 3 to 5 mil. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Listen, behind the scenes, man. Listen, see, one thing that it's one thing to be a fan of it. Your phone. It's one thing to be a fan of it, and it's one thing to actually be in it. You know what I mean? Behind the scenes, Terrence Crawford knew what time it was, and you got so many people saying, "Oh, he should have fought him and got a rematch." It's no guarantee he would have got a rematch if he would have lost. You know what I mean? So therefore, with that being said, he felt like it's all about the money right here to the right. It's if it's about the money, I'm gonna make the best decision for me and my family because he's still part of the division. He's still a champion, so he can go elsewhere, make more money, and circle back around and fight for those titles. You know what I mean? So he had to do what's best for him. Like us as people on the outside looking in, we don't know, what type of financial status he's in. We don't know. So it's like he wasn't going to make no $30 million for no. Come on, man. Where was the money going to come from?
On the back end, it wasn't gonna come on the back end.
Nah. He would have made $30 million that fight. The most he would have made, he probably got like 3 to 5 guaranteed. And on the back end, he probably would have made maybe shit. Back end, he probably would have made another 2, maybe.
So Dan, let me ask you this question though. So for the people that's putting the fight together, right? You
Right.
do realize they going up against two other cards that night with quality fights on
Understandable.
both cards.
Right.
So he got his money, but how do they make theirs back? Because that if they think that them other fights not gonna compromise their views, that's just beyond
And
crazy.
that's where you become a businessman. There's investors everywhere, multi-billionaires. You think they give a damn about losing this money when they making ungodly money other places? See, that's what I'm saying. It's
Right.
behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, all this shit, man. It's you got money with you got people with stupid money, man. You got these oil sheiks and all this from Saudi Arabia. Like, it's people don't really know what's going on, man. And these people just want to be a part of something. It's a hobby to them.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So the money is there.
Okay.
The
Okay.
money is definitely there, but with PBC or whoever they was gonna fight, that they weren't gonna get them boys that kind of money. That's out. They weren't gonna get them boys that kind of money. You know what I
Mm.
mean? So
So okay. After we go through that, what do we go from there?
what as far as what like the money?
No, I'm talking about after he no doubt he's gonna wipe the floor with this guy. He's gonna mop the
Mhm.
floor, get him over with. Where do we go from there?
He could try to he still could try to get a fight with Spence, depending on the outcome. He's still gonna be a champion regardless. If he
I
win
mean,
or lose to Keith, you know what I mean. He still got 2 other belts, but he got a lot of other mandatories that he got to answer to. So therefore, he gonna have to sit in line and wait because Terrence Crawford, I mean not Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, kind of like holding up the division right now.
huh?
Listen, he got to fight somebody. Keith is mandatory for the WBC. You got Boots is like mandatory for the the IBF.
IBF.
He got a lot of people he got to fight. So it's like if he don't fight these guys, he's gonna hold that. He's locking up those titles unless he just give them
Uh,
up and go up.
okay, I hear what you're saying, but here's my thing. Here's my thing. I'm sure he was working. He was waiting on the fight that he was wanted to get, which was Bud Crawford. So now you saying now that that's out the way, he needs to go up and make his mind on what he gonna do.
You talking about old Spence?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
need,
got to listen. He has to fight these top mandatory guys. I mean, that's what people want to see, and that's what the big money fights are at. You know what I mean? If he
well,
don't, and he just fight some mediocre, no name, really nobody really know who it is.
when the last time he did that?
He haven't.
Exactly.
He haven't.
So so Boots is signed. So it's only Keith and Stanionis.
Mm-hmm. But who
You
want to see
know,
him fight Stanionis? Come on, man. Be real. Come on, AK. Come on, man.
you right. You right. Okay, the fight that makes sense, we all know is Keith. That's the fight that makes
Like,
sense. That's the fight that will make the most money. That's the fight that people will actually sit down and be like, all right, this is a fight worth watching. So that's
but
the obvious
I'm gonna
one.
just say this. I'm gonna just say this. Am I upset with Errol Spence of how he handling things? Absolutely not. Because, at the end of the day, if somebody don't give me an opportunity to do something, and I'm like coming up, and you don't give me that opportunity, and then I be put in that same position that you in, and you want me to give you an opportunity, I'm feel the same way. I feel the same. Listen, I don't. I said it in the gym. A lot of people got upset with me. I don't give a damn. Like I ain't nobody ain't my boss. You know what I mean? They pay me to do what I do because of I'm just a contract coach. You know what I mean? I don't give a damn about the politics and all that bullshit. Like I don't got no. I've been knowing Keith all my life. Yeah, I love him like a brother, but at the end of the day, this shit is business.
Okay.
This shit is business. I don't mix business with friendship, so therefore, I feel like you know, I feel like Spence doing what he supposed to do. You know what I mean? Because I mean, it's like this. It's karma. You reap what you sow.
Now I got a question though. Okay, so if Keith can't get Earl,
Mm-hmm.
does he want Stanionis?
Yeah, he never talked about him. I can say that he never even mentioned him. But right now, Keith will take anybody. He's to the point now. He understands in his career he had so many layoffs, so many long layoffs that he has to fight. Like he got to fight any of these guys. He have to.
Okay.
He don't have time to. PBC was supposed to get him a fight like within 6 months past that Barrios fight. It never happened. I don't know what happened. We've been, you know, reaching out, seeing what's going on, and we don't know what's going on. We have no control over that, So therefore, he's taking. He really wants. Hello.
Man, I don't know what that was, man. That ain't never
Yeah,
happened before. I don't know what that,
yeah, but he gonna have to fight. He gonna have to fight somebody. So if Spence go up, he still fights for the WBC because he's mandated to fight it. But who? Who is it that he fights? You know
okay.
what I mean? So at this point, I don't care who he fight. I really don't. I don't care about the name. I care about the bags. Whatever makes sense. You know what I mean? I don't care who. It could be Spence or it could be some bum out of the alley. If they gonna pay him $30 million to fight a bum versus him getting like $10 million to fight Earl, I'm gonna go get that money.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
about a bag, nah, man. I don't care about the name no more. I don't give a fuck. Whatever make financial sense, that's what you go after. And you know, you got people out here ain't never had no money, so they don't understand that shit. He need to fight. I understand it's good for the sport, but at the end of the day, man, listen, it's about money. Everybody want to make money. Wherever you work at, if another job offer you $100 an hour more, you gonna leave that job.
Smoke. Smoke. Oh, snap. Smoke said he's sick.
Mo say he's sick.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh
that's
man.
Smoke right there. Smoke said he's sick. Hey, Smoke. Drink a lot of hot tea. Drink a lot of hot tea, black tea. A lot of ginger, a lot of honey.
Oh man,
Get you
yeah. He
some
said
rest.
his son was just sick not too long ago. He had to stay home with his son. He probably got sick from his son.
Yeah, my daughter gave me one too, man. Yeah, at that time, bro. Now,
Hey, thank you, Smoke. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
oh, today your birthday?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, happy birthday, man. You took time out to chop it up with us on your birthday, man.
Appreciate it, man. Hey, it's just another day to me, man. I'm just blessed to be alive. Every day is my birthday.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Chop it up. Happy birthday, man.
Yes,
Brother
sir. Yes,
K.
sir. I appreciate y'all, man.
What time y'all hit the gym today? You
Huh?
was at the gym. You was at the gym like 4 or 5 in the morning.
Yeah, oh, man. Come on, man. It don't stop.
Yeah.
It don't stop.
Wow.
This is the ride for the day.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Open up. Go ahead and open up. Let me see what we talking about. What we gonna open that thing up? Oh yeah. Yeah. I ain't mad at you, man. Oh yeah. I ain't mad at you. She nice. That's the birthday whip.
Yeah, we just rolling in this today.
Yeah, so it look like it's gonna be jumping here in the DMV in the first week of January. It's gonna be jumping out here. Boxing the DC, what up? We're gonna have live check-ins at the tank fight. Nice card, Rashidi Ellis. That I own from the DMV, Desmond Nicholson versus Demar Nicholson versus Boo Boo Andre, Jaron Boots Ennis. I don't even want to say his opponent name. You see his opponent name?
Who?
You see Boots' opponent name?
Nah, who is it?
His name is Karen.
His name is who?
Karen.
Karen.
Yeah, Karen.
Who that
Yeah.
is?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not coming for you, Boots. No love. No disrespect, but yeah. The man name is Karen.
Yeah, I don't know who that. I ain't never heard of him.
Yeah.
Well, I salute the brother for stepping up and taking that fight against Boots because a lot of people running from him. I support Boots. He's a young bull. You know what I mean? And I believe that in the future he will be undisputed. I
Ooh.
really believe that. I believe that in my heart that he will be undisputed. He's a future Hall of Famer in the making. Um, Anybody that get in there with him gonna catch hell. Somebody just need to get that boy a chance.
Okay. Okay. Waiting for a few of these people to pop in. They always take forever when they come in here. But that's all good. So Devin and Shakur shared words on live, and everybody excited. Think that fight may happen sooner than later. What you think about that fight,
With who?
Shakur and Devin?
Oh, I like Shakur. Yeah, I love Stevenson over. I mean, I like Devin too, but I just feel like Shakur Stevenson is more sound, like a more sound fighter. You know what I mean? That kid is just he's wise beyond his years when it comes to ring generalship, and it's just I believe he's just a better he's just a better fighter.
We talking about your boy.
Who?
Your boy.
Boots.
Yep.
Um,
What you sleep?
I was, but I'm about to get up. Well, I was.
You don't wore yourself out fussing people out about boots?
Nah, they.
Huh?
Talking
No.
to plea. I said she don't wore herself out fussing at people about boots.
Like always. Like always. You gonna lose your damn voice.
No, man.
This-
So, so the DMV gonna be lit. It's
Lit.
gonna
I'm there.
it's gonna be a crazy week, you know. So from probably from that Thursday on, whoever come in, let me know if y'all coming through. I'll make sure y'all straight. We're gonna get the good eats, all that.
I'm there, so make sure I'm good.
Say less. Say less. See, hey, look, man. So I told you my source was reliable.
huh?
They just do that together. Never mind.
All right, we'll talk about it.
They
Hey,
do
man.
that together.
So, what you think about the whole card, though? Please, what you think about the card?
Yeah, that joint lit. That joint lit.
Hey, K, whoever put this card together was smart. They put the
Of course. Whoever
they
put the
put.
card together,
Well,
listen.
well, well. Did y'all watch the press conference?
Nah, I ain't
Most
been watching.
I watched
I
some
ain't
of
Oh,
it.
been
While,
well, you talk about the names, but Tank, he's smart. Like he said, he coming back to get his folks. He got a lot of the undercard fighters. It's people that he know from the gym, and that's from Baltimore. That's on there. So I like that about Tank. That's dope. That fact that he got to fight. Cause like I never seen it done for real. For real, he got to fight. It's close to Baltimore. It could be a lot of upcoming other fighters on that card, but he reached back out to get these kids in Baltimore a shot to be. I mean, their talent to be recognized. I shout out to that man. Dope to me. Yeah, man.
uh oh.
Please, who your man fighting? A do. Listen, right? Let me address Smoke real quick on this.
Do not get her
Oh
My
yeah.
started.
Nah,
man,
nah, nah. Let's go.
you talking about my man's fighting a guy named Karen, but y'all top five favorite fighters
Nah,
at
be specific. We're not. We're not.
147.
We're not cutting no corners. Be specific.
Y'all top fighters, five fighters at 147 don't want no smoke. Meaning Spence, who's ducking for sure. Meaning Keith Thurman asking for 10 million. That's crazy. Then you got Bud who took the anesthesia bullfight. What we talking about again? You worried about who he fighting. I want y'all to tell your favorite fighter at 147 to give my man his shot. We talking what?
All right, we hear you. We hear you.
Yeah.
We hear you. I'm just happy. I'm just happy he coming to my town. I'm looking forward to meeting your mans and them. Chopping it up. I'm just happy they coming to town, man.
He gotta take some type of work to stay active because nobody don't want to get in there with him. I'm tired of hearing high risk, low reward. And like he
Th-
said, the longer y'all keep waiting and waiting, it's gonna get worse for y'all. So
You
at
like that, huh?
yeah,
You like that, huh?
I
You like
did.
that, huh?
I did, because that's I already know. You know what I'm saying? Stop ducking him. Stop telling that boy he ain't ready. He ain't been challenged. He ain't been this, that, whatever.
Who's
Y'all
saying
know
that though? But who's saying that though?
everybody. Everybody saying he ain't ready. He ain't been challenged. He ain't been against something. If he ain't been against nothing, he ain't did this, he ain't did that. Then why everybody want to see him do it? Evidently he got the evidently he doing something everybody scared.
Uh
AK,
oh.
You
AK.
telling me that Thurman doesn't deserve 10 million? Listen, right? I'm not here to count nobody person. Let's get that out the way, right? To say who deserved what and who deserved whatever. But at the end of the day, I think it's outlandish for him to demand 10. million. When he ever got 10 million?
All right, all right.
I heard
Let's
when he fought that Pacquiao,
okay.
that wasn't even close to that. So all I'm saying
Let's peel the
is
layers back though for a minute. Let's peel the layers back for a minute. Where's everybody getting that Keith asking for 10 million from?
he did though. It's out in
But if
the
like, I got a question though, if Keith asked anybody for 10 million, he would talk to the promoter, right?
he said, well, according to inside source, matter of
Am
fact,
I off? Am I
Posey,
talking?
his dad went on the YouTube channel YSM and said it. That he requested 10 mil to fight Boots. I mean, it's
Oh,
not wrong when you know you on your way out the door to be asking for outlandish numbers. There's nothing wrong with it. Get your bag. All by all means, keep them, and I'm with you. Get your fucking bag. Ooh, I don't know if I'm not say that on, but get your bag. I'm sorry. He hasn't been challenged. Stop ducking the question. Who haven't been challenged? Every time Boots fight, Boot has fought 29 fights with 27 knockouts. Every time that man get in that ring, it's a challenge. So stop saying he hasn't been challenged. Choose your words wisely. Thank you.
choose your words wisely. Choose your words wisely, she said. Hey,
I'm gonna eat them up. Let's eat. I'm gonna eat them up. Let's go. Every fight and been in that
oh.
ring. It's a challenge.
Smoke on your line.
If it wasn't a challenge, then everybody be getting in the ring to throw the gloves on. So don't come with me. Who has he fought that challenged him? Like I said, Boots got the whole 147 on notice. No, that's why nobody wanted with him. And I put nobody in parentheses. Yeah.
Listen, all I'm saying is, okay, you was about to say something. What you about to say, Kate?
Yeah, Kay smiling.
Huh?
You about to say something?
Nah. Before she got on, I was telling you to tell her. What did I tell you? What did I just say about Boots?
What did you say?
Ask him.
What did he say?
Oh, he said he's the future say he the future undisputed champion of that weight division.
All facts. I agree.
I mean, I support that brother. You know what I mean? But when it comes to the situation that Keith is in, can't nobody be upset with him because he put himself in a position where he have to take all big money fights. He can't, you know what I mean? He had too many layoffs, too many long layoffs. So it's like he's got to get what he can out of his body right now. And he's 34 years old. You know what I mean? So, but I would love to see him fight Boots. I like to see him challenge himself. I don't like to see any of these top guys give him that opportunity to show that he has arrived and he deserves to be in the mention with these top guys. But I mean, you can't make a man fight nobody. You know what I mean? But I just hope that he do get the opportunity because I want to see that brother. I want to see him get, if not one, all of those titles. You know what I mean? So I'm behind him.
All right.
Only duck
But
is you smoke. You don't only
but
quack quack. Cut it out.
but
Smoke sick right now.
if he do fight Keith, I believe Keith will box the shit out of him. That's
If
what
he
I
do
believe.
fight Keith, let me run it down to you. That's how it's gonna go. If he do fight Keith, Boots going to the body because we know your man body ain't strong enough. After we break that body down, we gonna put him on his back pockets where he belongs. He gonna sleep for a little bit, and you gonna be there to help him recover. Yeah, I said it.
So I mean, okay, so if he knock Boots out, then what you say?
He's not gonna knock Boots out.
Anything is possible. It's called boxing, baby.
He's
Listen
not
here,
gonna knock Boots
I'm
out. It's gonna
dedicated
go.
my life
It's
to
for
this.
sure. It's for
Neither
sure gonna
one of
go the
those
way I
guys
just
can knock
told you.
each other out.
Boots gonna beat Keith Thurman body down, which we know is weak. Why not do it? And then we gonna get him out of there before the sixth round. I'm gonna say my man's favorite line: in
we
and out like
shall
a
see.
robbery.
If the fight happens, we shall see.
In and out
Six
like a
rounds,
robbery. You don't get
shorty.
paid for any time. I'm not overtime, Mr. Catch a Body. Yeah. We in and out like a ride, but we don't get paid for overtime, Mr. Catch a Body. Yeah.
Oh wow, she had doing slogans, jingles.
Who is this Karen guy though? Like I never heard of him. Where
But
he
I don't know
from?
we either, but it's another one gonna get him. We gonna face what's in front of us, get him out the way, and hopefully we can get somebody.
All right, so look, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do
Hopefully.
something. We're gonna do something we normally don't do in box talks. We're gonna Google him. We're gonna Google this guy. We're gonna.
He's somebody. He's somebody that got some heart. I can tell you that much.
I think the boy got like 21 fights,
We
11
about to find out.
knockouts.
We about to find out.
He
In
can't
front of
crack an egg
UK,
right
but
now.
I don't know, boy. I just
All right, so he 21-1. He
Okay.
21-1.
11
He only
knockouts.
lost. He only got 11 knockouts. He only lost on the cards, and that's all we can say. That's about all we can say at this point.
I looked at it earlier when I seen the name that got put up, but we don't know, boy. I didn't see his style of fight, and I ain't check him out. I ain't.
Oh, okay. So and it's one fight that didn't go. It's a no. Wait a minute. It looked like it's a no decision. That's weird. But it was to Chris Van Bearden. And that's the only person on the list I heard of that Karen is for.
Sound like another cab driver fighter to me, but whatever. We gonna take it.
26 years old, 5'9".
Too small.
Yeah, it's a tall order for something. He might be out there by about the second or third. Yeah, about second or third round, he should be good to sleep.
I like that car unit. I like that roof. It's red. That's cute. Like a nice little old throwback joint. A classic.
Basement, boxing towel.
It's good, okay? It's good, bro.
What's happening? Oh, let's talk about this Fury fight. What y'all think of the Fury fight?
Yo, look, that was the most sloppiest.
I didn't watch.
Hold on, I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. Not the way you was commenting about that fight. You're not gonna sit there and come back and say it's sloppy. Now you commented that whole fight.
Who, me?
Yeah, you was my commentator for the fight.
And I said it was sloppy.
Man, you was like, oh my God, he punishing him. He ain't gonna make it out of this round. Y'all taking bets on me.
Oh, we had a bet. I was hoping Fury got him out of here by the fifth. It won a couple of dollars, but I lost that joint. But all in all, it was still a sloppy joint.
All right, so what y'all think about him when him and Usyk got in the ring?
Fury funny, he a character. They pulled that man Karen out of the clear blue sky and gave him a record. Smoke, you sound like a hater. I'm not mad at Boots for taking this fight. At the end of the day, he been training. He been in camp. He been saying that he's going to fight in January.
Hey,
he been trying to get y'all mans.
Knock it off.
It's just too much.
Knock it off. I'm just happy that I got a home game, Sean. I'm happy I got a home game.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm being in the building.
So what y'all been talking about?
Right now we're talking about Fury. We a little bit of everything. Fury, Tank, Boot situation, who he fighting and all that. What you got going on? You hear me, Basement?
Yeah, so they put Boots up against another bomb, huh?
Oh!
Nobody want that smoke. So
you
gotta stay active. You gotta stay moving. You know.
Listen.
I
I
fuck with Boots, but he ain't fought not one person. I mean, been a contender.
That's not true. That's
But
not
can
true.
I ask you this?
Oh,
Let me ask you this. You
I
say
got
he
it.
not fought not one person. Boots has 29 fights under his belt, soon to be 30. They're all pros. So he fought. He's
man,
fighting. He's fighting what's
we
willing to
don't.
fight him. Now tell your favorite fighters to stop
Ah,
ducking and using that excuse.
come,
High risk,
come
low
on,
reward.
come
We can
on,
get what
come
we
on,
want. Y'all
come
can
on,
get what y'all want. Cause
come
Boots
on.
Boots ain't the one ducking the
I
smoke.
I
Boots
like
ain't
Boots,
the
but
one
come
saying I
on,
don't
man,
want the
come on,
smoke.
come on.
Boots ain't the one
Like it.
saying let's not make these fights happen. Y'all fighters the ones that's over that don't want that.
Who is y'all fighters?
When I say y'all fighters, let's see. You got your man Bud, who known that Boots was could have been a John,
Ah,
but who he went? He went with that anesthesia dude. Okay, Spitz no. He want to fight the big fish, as y'all call him. Big fish. Why he ain't pick it up? That's that man mandatory for the
He hasn't.
IBF.
He has 3 mandatories. He hasn't done anything yet.
He do. But what I'm
right.
saying is y'all saying why he
Earl
still
has
ain't
not made
fighting
a decision
nobody.
yet.
What I'm saying is y'all keep saying he's not fighting anybody.
Okay,
Who
Why?
wants to fight him? Give me a top 5
I'm not.
guy
I'm
that
not.
want
I'm
to
Done?
not.
fight him.
Done?
I'm not arguing.
Give
I'm
me
not
a
arguing.
top 5 guy that's screaming. I want to get in the ring with Boots. Give me a top 5 guy screaming. Give me
Hey,
Boots.
but we know why Spence and Crawford ain't calling him out. We know that. It's they gain nothing by fighting Boots.
Down, 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 down.
All right. Here's my rule to everybody. I got to put out a new rule. Everybody can hear me. Here's the rule. If you say that, okay, we're not going to fight a particular fighter, then you either got to fight somebody on their level or better to make it make sense.
Yeah.
And again, the person who Bud fighting instead of fighting Spence, that makes sense to you guys?
Nope.
All right then.
Yeah. So you can't
The
fault the
person
kid.
who Boots fighting don't make sense neither. But what y'all want that man to do? He been training since fucking November. I mean, excuse my language. He been training since November. He been in camp. That boy hungry. He want to eat, so he got to do what he got to do to stay active. And I
But
ain't mad at my
that's
man.
what I just
Ah,
said. He gotta fight.
He gotta.
He gotta fight.
Until one of these top 5 guys calling him out saying, you know, I'm gonna get his young boy a shot. He gonna keep
listen.
fighting cab drivers.
Why
So what we
why
talking about,
why
basement?
why would they call him out? They gain nothing by fighting. Earl gains nothing by fighting him. Crawford gains nothing by fighting him.
That's not true.
Okay,
I
so
disagree.
they
I
gain
When
nothing
disagree.
by fighting him,
you
right?
explain it to me.
But at the end
You
of the day,
explain
though,
you explain
y'all
it to me.
asking why
What
the
do they
question keep
hold on. What do they gain fighting Boots? Tell me that.
Okay.
What is
Let's.
what is Crawford? What
Okay.
is
well,
what
if
is
you
All
calling
Crawford
right.
yourself
gain?
the big fish, prove you the big fish.
I mean,
They
here's
may
If
the
we
not
thing.
get it.
calling you that man,
Hold
Listen,
prove you
on,
that man.
hold on. I plead the fifth. Hold on. I'm asking AK a question. What does Terrence Crawford or Earl Spence gain by fighting Boots, bro?
Okay. Essentially, is this. Let me break this down real quick. He is the new hotness. Regardless if you want to acknowledge his record or however, he is the new hotness. Everybody knows there's a new hotness around. Oh, it's a shiny new car over there. So if one of them take the bull by the horns and say, all right, I'm gonna take on the young lion. Everybody's gonna tune in. It's not a fight that we're gonna be like,
Man,
we not watching.
what does Earl Spence gain by fighting Boots?
I'm gonna ask you a question, bro. You
That
just
he ain't ducking smoke. He look like the
let
little
me ask
duck
you a
right
question. Let me ask you a
What
question.
does he gain? He ain't even got a belt. What does he
What is
gain by fighting Boots, bro?
he got Boots
I
Boots
like Boots.
IBF.
I
He
like
got
Boots,
Boots
but what does
IBF
Earl
belt.
Spence
That's what he
gain
got. He got
by
Boots
he is
fighting
your
IBF.
Boots,
He got
bro?
mandatory?
Boots IBF
He is
fights.
your
He's
mandatory. He
mandatory.
is
What
your
does he
mandatory.
gain by fighting Boots, bro?
You're fighting
All
your
right, so when
mandatory
is it cool to
challenger.
duck your mandatories?
What
When is it
does he
cool to have 3
gain?
mandatories lined up? When is that ever cool or thorough in
Man,
the
we
boxing
fighting for
world?
straps. We want
Okay.
straps.
Okay.
We
I'll
want
give you one
straps.
more time. I'm gonna say this again.
Oh,
If you
weird.
don't fight a fight, if you don't fight a fighter, you got to fight somebody either just as good or better. You can't say I'm not fighting that man and fight David Ebenezer.
That's all that man eat is pizza. He gonna turn into a
I'm not
triangle
defending
slice.
Boots.
Right.
I'm
get
saying,
all.
what does Earl get? What does he gain by fighting Boots though? You still have
He's
yet to
fighting the
answer that
young
question.
lion. He's fighting the young
You're not.
lion.
What does he gain? What does he gain?
Okay, let me ask you a question. Let's go in the pecking order. Outside of Bud and Keith Thurman, who's next? Who's the next in line for Earl?
Pull it up.
No, 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 no,
Yeah,
no.
Boots.
Boots is a mandatory.
Exactly. So if he's a mandatory, hold on.
You still going around
What Willie mean, AK?
the question. You
Willie
still
mean.
going around the question.
Yeah,
What
Boots
question
is a
going around?
mandatory, bro. I don't, bro. That's talking crazy.
You keep saying a mandatory, but what does he gain?
They don't, bro. Listen, you know boxing, right? If somebody
Yeah, I
becomes
know
a mandatory for a title, that means they are somebody. They doing something fucking right, bro. Come on, like.
And
use
he
your brain,
ranked
bro.
number
Come
one
on,
for
bro.
it. And he
Say
ranked
what?
number one for it. Ranked number one for it. What's up?
Man, that don't mean
He
shit.
ain't ranked number 13. He
AK.
ain't
That
ranked,
doesn't
he
mean a
ranked number
goddamn
one.
thing.
Like, you
AK.
being weird, bro.
AK, listen, brother. I gotta
Look,
go.
K
handle some
going.
stuff.
K not gonna do this.
I don't be in stupidity. I gotta go.
Yeah, K not gonna do it. K not gonna do it. He's not going.
Oh wow.
Yeah, K not gonna do stupid. He's not gonna do it. But bro, though, your boy talking crazy. He gotta be somebody to be somebody freaking mandatory. What is he talking about? What does he gain?
Yeah.
You got mandatories. What you mean? What does he gain? Everything. You the big fish. Fight your damn mandatory, boy. You got 3 of them lined up. That's crazy. You holding a whole 147 division up. And we ain't hearing nothing thorough from Spence yet. He holding a whole 140 division up, and we ain't hearing nothing thorough that's concrete that even making sense to me as a boxing fan on the outside looking in. Like, come on. You and Bud discussing the contract ever since you had your fight in April, and you still ain't make that joint happen when we thought we was getting that joint November the 19th.
And you're still blaming Earl.
And you
for
telling me y'all
and
still
you are
sitting there trying
still
to figure
and you're
it out?
still trying to blame Earl for that.
I'm not blaming Earl. This is what I'm saying to you. What I'm saying to you, they've been discussing this fight. What Bud said this out his own mouth. Blue said this out his own mouth. If they've been discussing this fight ever since May.
Right.
May.
Right.
Bro, we is in December. So we gonna do May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, my nigga. It's 7 months. And you can't come to agreement. That's all bullshit. Why
That ain't got
should it
nothing to
be
do with
taking us
Earl.
7?
That has nothing to do with Arrow.
Listen to what I'm saying. Why does it take 7 months for a fight that needs to happen at 147? That's what I'm saying. So we probably won't even get this. Listen, we probably won't even get this fight at 147 to be real. With all the bullshit and confusion on it.
Nah, we'll get it next year.
You think so? For one, all right, you right. I ain't about to do it. First of all, I'm not even talking about Boots. I talk about everybody. How I don't make no sense. I'm not an Earl hater. I'm actually an Earl fan, weirdo. But at the end of the day, if he fight my man Boots, I'm going with Boots.
How you an Earl fan if you blame everything on him?
I'm not blaming it. No. I'm not blaming anything on Earl. But what I'm saying is, no, I'm not blaming nothing on him. What I'm saying is, how can they be dragging out this Bud and Spence situation for more than, I'm going to say 6 months. I'm not going to count December because we knew in November that the fight wasn't happening. So how can you be dragging out a fight for 6 months? And all Spence asking for transparency, bro. He already agreed to all the bullshit, the lower half, this, that.
Nah, you didn't agree to nothing. You didn't agree to nothing. If you'd agreed to it, we'd have had the fight. You couldn't agree to something and we didn't get the fight. Two sentences don't go together.
He said they wasn't going to be in transparent. He even said he called Earl up himself like, yo, I got somebody ready to rest 25. We going to make 25 million a piece. Cash out that. He got to run it by.
No. What he said was he found an investor. But the question is, what's the relationship does Al have with these investors? You don't know that.
This is not my position, though. This what I'm
But
saying. I'm not behind.
this is
the
his
scenes.
words. This is his words.
No, but what I'm saying, AK, you not behind the scene. I'm not behind the scene. I'm not behind the scene. You feel me? I don't know what's being discussed and all that. But when you hear what Bud saying, right? And
Right.
then you heard what Spence rebuttal.
Right.
So I'm not adding the fuck up now. I'm not no rocket science. It don't take
What it
none of
sound
that
like?
to be.
Okay. Let me tell you exactly what it
All
sound like.
right, let me. Okay.
It sound like they couldn't come to an agreement, and Bud said, you know what? Since it looked like the because we're gonna need time to promote, the fight not gonna happen this year. I want to get a fight in before the year's out. That's what it
That's
sound
exactly
like.
what happened.
It sound like what happened.
That's exactly what
So,
happened. But the
but at the
fight
end
could
of
have
the
happened this year. This is what I'm telling you, AK. They've been discussing it since May. So they had enough time. If we discussing this since May, let's make this shit happen. You had July, August, September to promote the motherfucker tours, all that.
so let me
What
ask
are
you a
we
question.
talking about?
Let me ask you a question. Here's the part that I get confused at with a lot of people, and there's no shade to nobody because I'm not a Bud hater or nothing like that. You would think that the people that he's talking to are new to this game. Like the people he's dealing with on the next fight are brand new to the game. You would think that the people that he was talking to make this fight just started. You would think so, but they're not. These are people that's been invested in
Black
doing
Prime?
big fights for. No, I'm talking about the people he was negotiating with before he got the Black Prime. This not Al Heyman first rodeo. This not Al first major fight. It's not. It's not. So, some of the stuff that came out public could have stayed private for real.
Another point. Another point.
What? Yeah. So
It's not called assuming. It's going off where I had talked to the man himself. I'm
you did
taking
talk
now.
to no. I was there. I know you
I'm
talked to
taking
people from Black Prime.
information in from somebody on the inside that's around. I'm not making shit up. Now, am I AK?
I heard what he said. I was there when he said it.
So
I
don't
heard when
so
he said it.
don't say that I'm assuming anything. I was on live with it and Bull was answering these questions. So I'm not making anything up. All I'm saying is I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not at the table. This fight happened, it happened. But at the end of the day, it just don't seem right. And it is what it is. Earl holding up the whole 147.
How?
We still waiting for him to sign a contract for Keith Thurman.
Did you
What
hear what he said?
paperwork?
Did you hear? Hold on. Did you see his last statement though? He basically said, "Look, man,
Kay
this."
said I can't stick around for stupidity, man. He said that's just anything. This show's running out of control. But go ahead.
Who said that?
Kay just texted me.
He said what now?
He said he couldn't stick around for the stupidity. This show just anything. Go ahead.
The show was just anything.
Come on, AK.
Wow, man.
It wasn't Bud. It wasn't Bud. It wasn't Bud. It wasn't Bud. It wasn't Bud.
Okay. All right. For those that don't know, all right. Let me speed this to this. All right. You had a conversation with the people that put together the fight for Bud, and you asked them specifically about Boots and why didn't they go that route, and he said it was a financial reason why they didn't go that route. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right. So like I said, the funny thing about all of that is, like I said, that night when when all this stuff started suddenly hitting the media, right? Everybody that ended up being involved in this situation, including the people in the media, was all in that same room we was in. See what I'm saying? So we was all in the room. We was in the room with Blue and Bud and Mike Cobbinger and ESPN and Fight Hype. We was all in the room. So I'm gonna say this. It's just sad the fight didn't happen. Hope it happens next year. But I just think that I can't put a blame on who's more at fault. But I can't sit back and say, oh, by listening to what this man said, that I'm gonna say, oh, it's Earl's fault. I can't do that.
All I'm saying is this. I'm not putting on Earl, but he's holding up the 147. And I say he's holding up the 147 because he has 3 mandatories.
He
And
wanted the last strap. He wanted the
listen to me.
undisputed.
He has 3 mandatories. He
Right.
got Keith Thurman waiting. He had Boots on hold. He got Stanionis on hold. But Stanionis then took an opponent. Now Boots then took a fucking opponent. Fight
Stanionis
Keith
got an
Thurman,
opponent?
bro.
That
I
Stanionis got
heard
an
he's
opponent?
fighting um uh who was it? Virgil. I think who they said he fight. I gotta look it up again. But yeah, I heard he has his opponent too. So he's holding up 147 because Boots didn't know which way he was going, and that's why I'm not mad at Boots for taking his fight that he's taking, because that man want to stay active in his profession. Is you mad? Y'all said, oh, he's fighting another no name, but he's chasing on big names and they don't want him. Or y'all want to get on the business end of it? People asking for an outlandish number like $10,000. $10 million. That's just anything.
What's good, boxing in DC?
Y'all keep saying he ain't not putting asses in seats or none of that shit.
You need a home game.
Just like any other boxer, he just need that shot, and don't nobody want to give Boots a shot because he's high risk, low rewards. I'm tired of that song though. High risk, low reward. If you really who you say you are, you really believe in you like that, get in the ring. Show it. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, Boots,
hold on.
What did Smoke say?
He agreeing with what you saying.
Don't nobody know who the dude that Boots fighting? Yeah. Or don't nobody know Boots? Which one?
Check this out. Everybody listen. Let me reel this thing in. Let me reel this in. Let me cook for a minute. All right. Listen. All I know is this. Come January 7th, y'all. Come January 7th, we got a beautiful night here in the DMV. Boxing the DC, be in the building. We're gonna do live check-ins. We're gonna chop it up. We're gonna have a good time. I'm just happy the boy fighting. I'm just happy he fighting here. If it's a keep busy fight, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not mad at the keep busy fight. He got to fight somebody in order to feed, keep himself sharp and feed his family. We can't sit back and say, "Hey, this is me talking for Boots." We can't sit back and say, "Hey, y'all, he ain't did X, Y, Z," when you got an entire top 10 that's carefully making decisions to stay busy without him. You can't say that. So, and at the same time, we can't blame the big dogs because they got other things that they trying to do. You know what I'm saying?
They moving carefully around him.
I don't think Earl and Bud is. I think Bud and Earl is just doing what they got to do. You know what I'm saying?
No, Bud can stay active. That's why who should be mad that Bud took that fight when I said that's a business decision. When I'm going to get a guaranteed $10 million to get in a ring with this dude over the fact that we can't settle this contract, any person, any party in their right state of mind would have signed on that dotted line. He got 7 kids. He got a family to feed. That boy got bills and got other stuff to keep maintaining.
We got 7 kids. We got 7 kids.
Tell me who said that high risk. Who don't say who don't say it? You tell me who don't always scream out high risk.
Who got 7 kids? Who got 7 kids?
Bud.
Oh, okay.
Bud has 7 kids.
Well, he's married with kids.
I know. I'm not saying it like that, AK. But what I'm saying, for a normal person, 7 kids is a lot of kids to take care of. So for somebody on that status, and he probably got all these kids in private schools, all these things, you gotta have money rolling in.
You see this post? A lot of people overlook this fact. A lot of people think that
Spence will go directly into.
They think Spence gonna hold out till after this David fight and he going straight to Bud. A lot of people think that.
I don't think so. He's gonna fight. I really think that now that Boots has made his decision to fight this person, you're gonna hear Spence about to drop his that he's gonna fight Keith. That's just mine. But he didn't want to make it seem like he was making a decision before Boots had his opponent. Because if you remember, Boots had Rashidi Ellis, but Rashidi Ellis didn't want it. But did you see that Rashidi Ellis is fighting on this card that he's on?
Exactly. Exactly.
Did you see
what that got to do with Earl?
No, and I'm not saying it got nothing to do with him. What I'm saying is that, why not wait? Why not get Boots occupied before? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that's what Earl would do.
Earl's scared of Boots, man. Be real.
Scared?
Yeah, he's scared of Boots. Be real.
Come on, bro. Listen. That's a very, very tough fight. Very tough fight.
And Boots gonna walk through it.
Nah, he ain't walking through no.
He
He
gonna
not
walk
walking
through
through the
it.
board. Them
Thurman Brown
boys.
is most likely next for a WBC.
That's a good
That
fight.
might be. That might
That's a good
be.
fight. That's a good fight.
Hold on, AK. But I ain't going nowhere. Hold on, AK. People just say anything. It should be funny. Oh, I don't see that, John. I dropped something. I'll get it.
But hey, enough of this. Boxing the DC, everybody. What y'all think? What y'all think of that card though? I'm loving this card. DC. I'm
That
glad the
card lit.
DMV.
It's a
DMV,
good
listen.
card.
Listen, because you know what happens with that card. I got a strong feeling that Devin or Shakur and maybe even Earl
They
will
all gonna
be
be in
in
the
the
building.
building.
They
They're gonna be
all
in
gonna
the
be in the
building
building.
that night.
They gonna all be in the building.
I gotta believe it. They coming out, baby.
They all
Boxing,
gonna be in that
all the
building.
top boxing guys will be in the building that night. I think it's gonna be lit that night.
They all
Chocolate
gonna be in the
City,
building.
Chocolate City at its finest. Stop, Kiki. Yeah.
Let the baby be a baby.
Now she putting her hand on my television, and I don't know why she do it. I mean, she just want to reach up and touch the television, man.
Kids just want to be kids.
I mean, no, she literally got to stand on her tippy toes, go over top something just to touch the TV. I don't know.
Y'all
She's
see my
something else.
Eagles? Oh, y'all see the? Hold on, wait. Where the I gotta go? Oh, y'all see the Eagles?
Oh, speaking of Eagles, look, I'm gonna move my sports talk back. I might not. I might do the NFL talks later on tonight, or I might do it tomorrow. I'll let y'all know. But real quick before we get out of here, um, nah, y'all know what? Hold tight, please. Y'all, we gonna catch y'all on the next one. Let's talk sports, y'all. Smoke, Mark, boxing the DC. What up? Like I said, we're doing live check-ins at the fight, baby. We're gonna make this an event. All those that's coming from out of town, get at me.
I'm
Get
in
at me.
there.
We're gonna have a good time. Hold tight,
I'm
please.
in there on floor seats at that.
We out here.